Hello everyone, welcome to Study IQ. In this video, I will bring to you the current affairs of 2nd of January 2024 in English. Before I start, I would like to announce the launch of the RBI Grade B course. The price is 10,000 but you can use GGCA code and you can avail 3,000 rupees off and you can get it for just 7,000 rupees before 5th of January. So hurry. Which of the following state government has announced to provide pension benefit to the tribal and Dalits on reaching the age of 50 years? The answer is the Jharkhand government. So what is all this? See, Jharkhand government provides 1,000 rupees monthly pension directly in the bank account of lot of people. So for example, the widows, the persons with disabilities, PWDs or persons with disabilities, senior citizens, abandoned women, the divorcees, single women, around 36 lakh people, they get 1,000 rupees per month into their bank account. Is that clear? So those senior citizens who used to get it after turning the age of 60, after reaching the age of 60, will now get it as soon as they turn 50 years old. 1,000 rupees per month into their bank account. So this was announced by the Jharkhand Chief Minister, Mr. Hemant Soren. What is the name of his party? The name of his party is Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. And what else has happened in Jharkhand? So a lot of things have happened in Jharkhand. For example, the lithium reserves, they have been discovered in Jharkhand recently in Kodarma district of Jharkhand. Also lithium reserves have been discovered in Riyasi district of Jammu Kashmir and Nagaur district of Rajasthan. Also don't forget that PM Narendra Modi, he will very soon inaugurate two airports in Jharkhand, the Bokaro and the Dumka airport. This will be inaugurated this month only, somewhere in 2024 January. And Jharkhand government has started a scheme called Mukhyamantri Gram Gadi Yojana, where the buses, special buses, will be going inside the villages so that the people of villages, they don't have to come to the cities or mid-city to catch the buses. So it will make it very easy for them to travel. So Mukhyamantri Gram Gadi Yojana was also started in Jharkhand. Jharkhand government has started a scheme called Abua Awas Yojana. Abua Awas Yojana, so 8 lakh houses is the target till 2026. And it will be a 3-room house. It will be constructed at a cost of 2 lakh. So 2 lakh rupees will be given to the poor people for construction of the house. Also don't forget, there is a place in Jharkhand called Khunti. Now Khunti is the constituency of Minister for Tribal Affairs Arjun Munda. From Khunti, PM Modi recently launched a scheme called PM Janman for the particularly vulnerable tribal groups. And he also launched Viksit Bharat Yatra or Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra from Khunti. PM Modi recently visited Khunti. And Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren has also launched a mobile app called G Guruji. G Guruji mobile app for online education of the students. And Jharkhand Assembly has passed a bill called 1932 Land Bill or Khatiyan Bill, Land Records Bill or Khatiyan Bill. You can also call it Land Records Bill. So this bill says that anybody who is into the 1932 land records in Jharkhand will be considered a citizen of Jharkhand, otherwise not. And there is a Deoghar airport in Jharkhand. It is the first airport in India to land commercial aircrafts in very low visibility of 3200 meters only. Otherwise, you require a visibility of 5000 meter minimum. Recently, Gole Mela festival was organized at the Jagannath temple in Jammu Kashmir. It is in which district? Now there are two very renowned Jagannath temples in India. One of course everybody knows, which is in Puri in Odisha. But the second one, very few people know. It is the Jagannath temple in Udhampur in Jammu and Kashmir. So the answer is Udhampur, Jammu Kashmir. In fact, it is organized twice every year. Now the devotees who come here, they believe that from this day, the night time starts decreasing. In winters, the nights are very long. And so the night time starts decreasing and the daytime starts increasing on this day in winters. So two temples are dedicated to Lord Jagannath across India. One is in Puri in Odisha and the second one is in Udhampur in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, by the way, in Jammu Kashmir, it is very cold right now. You must be knowing. So there is something known as Chillai Kala, Chillai Kala, Chillai Khurd and Chillai Bacha. So do you know these things? So let me tell you. See, the winter season in Jammu Kashmir is divided into 3 parts. Okay. So first is the extreme cold, which is going on right now. So that is called Chillai Kala. It is a 40-day time period. It starts from 21st of December. It ends on 31st of January. This is the time to go to Jammu Kashmir. It's like snowfall everywhere. Okay. Then we have a period called Chillai Khurd, which is a period, which is called small cold or not that cold. So it is from 31st of January to 19th of February. And then we have Chillai Bacha or baby cold, which means still lesser cold. So less cold than Chillai Khurd, Chillai Bacha. It's like a 10-day period. So it is from 20th of February to 2nd of March. So there are three types of Chillai or winters in Jammu Kashmir. Chillai Kala, extreme cold, Chillai Khurd or small cold, and Chillai Bacha, baby cold. Right? Okay. Which of the following state government has announced to provide subsidized domestic gas cylinder at 450 rupees to the poor families? See, poor families are already getting a very subsidized LPG gas cylinder, right? Under the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana, which was started from Balia in 2016 by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, and recently 10 crore beneficiary was Meera Majhi from Ayodhya. This you know. And Ujjwala scheme has been increased for 3 years from 2023-24 to 2025-26. In that time, we are targeting 75 lakh more connections. But Rajasthan government is providing at just 450 rupees to the poor families now. The answer is Rajasthan. Bhajan Lal Sharma is the new Chief Minister of Rajasthan. He said that the money will be, subsidy amount will be sent directly to the account of the women. So you can get the LPG gas cylinder at just 450 rupees in Rajasthan from 1st of January 2024. In 2024. So selected BPL families will get the benefit and the women, they will get the benefit. So do remember that, even after the Ujjwala, currently the market price is like 900 rupees. So you will get 450 in your bank account so that you can purchase it for only 450 rupees. And earlier Rajasthan government was giving the cylinder at 500 rupee. Now they are giving it 450. So you can say another 50 rupees. They are making it less. Ashok Gehlot otherwise had the cylinder given at 500 rupees, the former chief minister. Is that understood now? So we'll move on. Felix Tshisekedi has been re-elected as the president of which country? So he has been re-elected as the president of Democratic Republic of Congo. Which this country was earlier known as Zaire. Zaire. Its capital used to be Kinshasa. Even today it is Kinshasa. And it is the neighbor of Congo. So this is the country Congo with the capital at Brazzaville. Now both the countries are named after Congo River. The answer is Democratic Republic of Congo. Now recently there was a survey done by the WHO. Which country has the most malaria cases in the world? Nigeria was number 1 and DRC was at 2nd position. Second highest number of malaria cases in the world. So do remember Democratic Republic of Congo. Now another African country that was in news is Mali and Angola also. Why? So Angola has quit OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Country, that is headquartered in Vienna, and Mali, UN peacekeeping mission has ended in Mali. The mission name was MINUSMO. The drug called Veoza or fezolinetant has been approved in UK. See, Veoza is the commercial name and the salt is the fezolinetant. You know the difference, right? For example, you go to the market to buy Dolo. So Dolo is the commercial name, but the salt is paracetamol. So paracetamol is the generic version or the salt. But Dolo is the trade name. So you can sell paracetamol under generic name, or you can brand it and you can give it on your own name, like Crocin. See, even Crocin is paracetamol, but Crocin is different brand, Dolo is different brand. The drug is the same. Understood or not? So fezolinetant is the salt, is the generic version, and Veoza is the trade name. Now it has been approved. It is used for what? It is used for menopause. What is menopause? See, menopause is when the women stop menstruating. For some women, it is achieved at around 45 years of age. Some achieve it at 50. So mostly in the 40s and early 50s, the women, they hit menopause. So what is the problem at menopause? See, menopause is a very difficult time for women. There are a lot of psychological problem. The woman feels that she is very old now. She is closer to dying and all these psychological problems come. Then there is another problem of hot flashes. The woman's body start becoming very, very hot. They start sweating, and that is another problem. These are called hot flashes. So this vaccine, or this medicine called Veoza, is specifically to treat hot flashes during the menopause. It is very beneficial. And it has been made by a company called Astellas, which is a company from Britain. Astellas, right? Now, talking of medicines, you definitely should know 2-3 more medicine. I will tell you. So Tata Memorial Hospital, Tata Cancer Hospital, they have partnered with a Bangalore company called IDRS Labs, and they have made a vaccine for cancer called 6-mercaptopurine. 6-mercaptopurine. This is India's first cancer medicine, chemotherapy, right? Under the brand name. They are selling it under the brand name called Prewell, but the salt is 6-mercaptopurine. And this company, IDRS Labs in Bangalore, has also partnered with the Department of Atomic Energy, and it has developed another medicine for cancer called Actocyte. Actocyte tablets are sold in the market by IDRS. These were prepared in partnership with Department of Atomic Energy. And there is a vaccine now available even for chikungunya. And it is called Ixchiq. Now it is made by a company called Valneva, which is a French company. Valneva, Valneva, Valneva. And very recently, India's first CAR T therapy, that is chimeric antigen receptor T cell therapy. It is a T cell therapy being sold in the market by the brand name NextCar19 by a company from IIT Bombay called ImmunoAct. This is also for cancer, right? NextCar19 therapy for cancer. Which of the following bank has launched eSwarn, India's first corporate credit card on the RuPay network? So individual credit cards are there on the RuPay, but this is India's first corporate card on RuPay network. So it is launched by the IndusInd Bank. The answer is IndusInd Bank. And this card will facilitate the transactions at the merchant outlets. It will also allow the users the flexibility to make UPI payments by linking their credit card with UPI enabled app. So you can link your credit card, this credit card, with your UPI apps like PhonePe, Paytm or GPay, Google Pay, and you can make the payment. So this is India's first corporate credit card which is available on RuPay network. You can see credit card on RuPay network is very, very rare. And this is the first time it has happened. Also, you will get other benefits also, like you will get 1% fuel surcharge waiver. You will get lounge access on the airports. You will get 15 lakh rupees of protection against cyber frauds. So there are some inbuilt benefit. And IndusInd Bank is doing a lot of innovation. Recently, they launched a mobile app called Indie, INDIE, Indie. They also launched a program for the gold and diamond traders called Solitaire program. IndusInd Solitaire program was launched by the IndusInd Bank recently, and Indus Solitaire program is the name that they gave to it. Indus Solitaire program to help the diamond industry. And they launched a mobile app called Indie. Now Indie is an innovative digital banking app. Allahabad High Court has allowed the survey of the Shahi Idgah Mosque complex. It is in which of the following district in UP? So it is located in Mathura. It is located in Mathura. So what is the controversy? So where today there is this masjid, there was a temple, and that temple was called Keshav Dev Temple. This temple is said to be very old, more than 5,000 years old, but it was demolished on the orders of Aurangzeb. And then this mosque was erected called Shahi Idgah Mosque Complex, right? It is located within the campus of the Krishna Janmabhoomi temple, where there are a lot of temples, which is said to be the Lord Krishna's birthplace, right? Krishna Janmasthan. So what is the problem? The problem is that they want this mosque to be demolished now, and instead the Keshavnath temple should be restored to its old glory. That is what they want. So it is very similar to the Gyanvapi case in Varanasi. Today we have the Gyanvapi Masjid in Varanasi, where there used to be a Shiva temple. There was a Shivling that was found. So that survey is also going on. So let's see what happens. Whether now the survey has been allowed. So the survey will be done by the Archaeological Survey of India, and they will see what was there, how old is it, and all those. But Supreme Court has said yes to the survey. So survey will be done in the Shahi Idgah Mosque complex. Is that absolutely clear? A unique prehistoric rock art drawing were discovered in the Andrea Mello cave. So Andrea Mello cave is where? These paintings, these are prehistoric paintings. They were discovered. It is located in Madagascar. India is a good friend of Madagascar. Capital of Madagascar is Antananarivo. It is the largest island in Africa. It comes under Africa only. It is located in the Indian Ocean. A new species of animal called Calotes wangi has been discovered. It is a type of what? So it is a type of lizard, and it has been discovered recently in China. It has been discovered recently in China, and it's a species of, it's a type of lizard. And let me also tell you that China has launched something known as DRF. I will not tell you the full form of DRF. Basically, it is the deepest lab in the world. It is 2400 meter below the ground. It is located in Sichuan. So this is the world's deepest lab called DURF. And let me also tell you, there is a Chinese company, it's a private company called Land Space, and it has launched a rocket, right? First time in the world, there is a rocket that has been launched with methane and liquid oxygen as a fuel. Methane and liquid oxygen has been used as a fuel. Generally, liquid nitrogen is used. Now, methane and liquid oxygen mixture is used, right? And what is the name of this rocket? Zhuk. Zhuk 2Y3. ZHUQE. Zhuk 2Y3. Again in China. Also, China and Egypt together, they have launched a satellite. What is the name of that? It is called MISRSAT. MISRSAT 2. So this is a joint venture between China and Egypt. The West Bengal government has declared Banglar Mati Banglar Jol as the state song. It is written by whom? It is written by the great Rabindranath Tagore. Banglar Mati Banglar Jol, right? Also, the West Bengal government has declared Pehla Boishakh which is the first day of the Bengali New Year, 15th of April in India and 14th of April in Bangladesh. It is celebrated Pehla Boishakh, the first day of the Bengali calendar, as the state day. So Bangladesh celebrates it on 14th of April. West Bengal celebrates it on 15th of April. So Shubha Navabarsho is the greeting on that day. And in Bangladesh, we celebrate it as the Mangal Shobha Jatra. Right? So that will be the state day. So 15th of April will be the state day in West Bengal. And Banglar Mati Banglar Jol. Now remember, this song will be played in 1 minute and 59 seconds. The approximate playing time of the state song, and this state song has now been made compulsory in the official functions in West Bengal, right? In the official functions of West Bengal. Zombie deer disease is spreading rapidly in US. Zombie deer disease is known as what? So it is known as chronic wasting disease. It is mainly in the deers. So in America, there is a national park called Yellowstone National Park. I told you two most famous national parks of America, the Yosemite, Yosemite, and Yellowstone National Park. So it is spreading very, very intensely, and there is no vaccine or cure available for this. It is spreading mainly in the deer, the elk, and moose. They are all deer variety only. They are all types of very similar animal. These elk, moose, and deer, and together they are known as the cervids. So cervids is a group of animals that include the deer, the elk, and the moose. It is spreading in the cervids. It is spreading in the cervids. A neurological disease. So it attacks the brain and the nervous tissue. It attacks the brain and the nervous tissue. So it's a very slow moving disaster. Very similar to mad cow disease, or because they all affect, they all affect the brain. So very, very dangerous. Which of the following state has created a Guinness World Record for the most people performing Surya Namaskar simultaneously at 108 places? The answer is Gujarat. So at multiple places in Gujarat, Surya Namaskar was done by more than 4,000 participants. This is a Guinness World Record. So for example, even at the Modhera Sun Temple, the participants did the Surya Namaskar. Modhera Sun Temple is in Mehsana in Gujarat, on the bank of the Pushpavati River. It was built by King Bhima I of the Chalukya dynasty. So very, very famous Sun Temple. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has inaugurated the first ever girls Sainik school called Samvid Gurukulam Girls Sainik School at which place? So it has been inaugurated in Vrindavan in Mathura. Vrindavan in Mathura. See, this is the first time a Sainik school has been opened in India which has all girls, not even a single boy. This is exclusively for girls. So there are around 870 girl students here. Very important question, right? And so, what is our target? We want to set up 100 Sainik schools in India. 100 Sainik school of India. And this event coincided with 60th birthday of Sadhvi Ritambra. Sadhvi Ritambra is a very famous woman in Vrindavan because she has a school where a lot of kids, widows, elderly, they live. So she's taking care of a lot of people. So Vrindavan, Mathura. Now, when did this idea start? So that I will tell you. So in 2000 I think it was 2018 or 2019, that first time girls were admitted in the Sainik school. See, Sainik school earlier used to be all boys. But first time it happened, there is a school called Chingchip Sainik School in Mizoram. So I will tell you, there is a school called Chingchip Sainik School and it is located in Mizoram. So that is where for the first time the girls were also given entry. So this was like a co-ed. This is the first time. And from there now to having all exclusive girls school, we have come a long way. Now we have a Sainik school dedicated for just the girls. It has been opened in Vrindavan. What is the name? It is called Samvid Gurukulam Girls Sainik School, which is in Vrindavan. And who gave this idea that we should open Sainik school? So Sainik schools are under the Sainik School Society, which works under the Ministry of Defense. And the idea is to train the students, disciplined students, so that they can reach National Defense Academy in Khadakwasla in Pune, or they can reach Indian Naval Academy in Kerala. So these schools were started on the idea of V.K. Krishna Menon, the then Defense Minister of India, in 1961. According to the recent information by the Ministry of Finance, which of the following state is the highest recipient under the scheme for special assistance to states for capital expenditure or investment? Now look, when COVID happened, the states were falling short of cash. Capital expenditure means when you invest into infrastructure, one-time investment, that is called capital expenditure. So the central government, the Ministry of Finance, they started a scheme called Scheme for Special Assistance to the State for Capital Expenditure Investment, wherein if any state wants to do a capital investment or capital infrastructure or any infrastructure investment, it will be given loan. So total how much amount was kept? So till today, 1,67,518 crore has been given to the states as a loan by the central government under this scheme. Now the number one recipient is UP. So UP is the number one and Bihar is at second position. UP has got the maximum allocation. UP has got the maximum allocation. UP has been given 22,857 crore and Bihar is the second highest, 15,680 crore. So these are the two states which have been given the maximum. Now there are some states which have not got a lot of amount, like Haryana, like Kerala, like Punjab, like Uttarakhand. They have been given just 1 to 2% of the total amount. 1 to 2% of this very, very small amount. And some states have not got any amount. Andhra, Kerala, Manipur, so far in this financial year, they have not got anything. So, but just remember, highest amount has been given to UP, second highest to Bihar, and third highest has been given, you can see, to Madhya Pradesh. Right? So this scheme is a very important scheme. Now, what is this scheme? What are the types of expenditure that you can do? So there are 8 components of this scheme. You can call them 8 parts. Part 1, part 2, part 3, like that. So for example, in part 2, you can, provide incentive for scrapping of the old vehicle, and you can set up vehicle testing facility. In part 3 and part 4, it is about urban planning, urban finance. In part 5, there is housing for the police people, In part 6, you can promote cultural diversity, you can open unity malls and all. So like that, there are different parts. For example, in part 7, you can establish library, you can have digital infrastructure at the panchayat level. So 8 parts are there. Total 8 parts are there, which list down the activities that you can undertake under this scheme, right? According to the recently released statistics, Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, total how many Ayushman cards have been created till December 2023? So till the end of the calendar year 2023, total 28.45 crore Ayushman cards have been distributed by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And 49% of the cards are given to women. So it shows that women are benefiting a lot from Ayushman Bharat scheme. And in India, you can say around 55 crore people are covered under Ayushman Bharat. 55 crore people. And there have been more than 6 crore hospital admissions from this scheme. So it is the world's largest health insurance scheme. It was launched on 23rd of September 2018. So it has completed 5 glorious years. And it provides insurance of 5 lakh rupees per family per year. Now, see, a lot of Indian states, they have not implemented this scheme. They have their own scheme. For example, Andhra. In Andhra, there is YSR Arogya Shri scheme that has increased the amount now to 25 lakh rupees. For example, in Odisha, Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana, which has 5 lakh rupees, but for women, it can be extended to 10 lakh. So different states in India, they have different. For example, in Rajasthan, there is the Chiranjeevi scheme, which provides you up to 25 lakh rupees of health insurance. DRDO celebrated its 66th Foundation Day on which day? So it is on 1st of January 2024. This was the 66th Foundation Day of DRDO, right? And DRDO has recently launched a software called Quantity Distance Software. Quantity Distance Software. So this is to automate the sighting of explosives and related building. So if we want to locate where explosives are there, if we want to automate the sighting of explosives, we want to automate this, quantity distance software will be used. This has been prepared by a laboratory of DRDO called HEMRL, or High Energy Material Research Laboratory, which is located in Pune. And DRDO, Samir Kamath right now is the chairman. It works under the Ministry of Defense. It was founded on 1st of January 1958. Today it has 52 laboratories. 52 laboratories are there of DRDO, right? And what else has DRDO done recently? So they have a D4 defense system, which has been deployed at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Even in the G20 summit, D4 system, defense system of DRDO was used. Then they have a ship called INS Sagar Dhwani. INS Sagar Dhwani, it is a research vessel of DRDO, which does the research on the ocean. It was sent to a lot of countries recently. For example, it was sent to Oman recently for oceanic research, right? Varun Astra was made by them. Astra, India's first air-to-air missile, has been developed by them. Varun Astra is a torpedo which has been developed by DRDO. They opened this rare earth permanent magnet facility in Visakhapatnam recently. It was inaugurated by PM Modi. So they have done a lot of things in 2023. Narendra Modi ji will inaugurate the 27th National Youth Festival in which city? See, last time in 2023, it happened on the birthday of Swami Vivekanand. So National Youth Festival is organized basically 12th of January, is the birthday of Swami Vivekanand, that we celebrate as National Youth Day. So from 12th of January to 16th of January, we will celebrate the National Youth Festival. Last year it happened in Hubballi in Karnataka. This year it will take place in Nashik, which is located on the bank of Godavari River in Maharashtra. And this festival is organized by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. So more than 7,500 youth will come here and they will participate in different events. It promotes the spirit of communal harmony, brotherhood, courage, adventure among the youth, right? So we started on the National Youth Day, 12th of January, the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, right? And when do we celebrate the International Youth Day? It is on 12th of August. Be very careful. National Youth Day is 12th of January. International Youth Day is 12th of August. Queen Margaret II, she has abdicated the throne. So she is the queen of which country? You can abdicate your throne while you are alive, or when you die, another queen or king will come up. So Queen Margaret II, she was the queen of Denmark. And she was the queen for last 52 years. She came to the throne in 1972 in Denmark, but she said, I am old now, I don't want to be the queen. So her eldest son will now be the king of Denmark. His name is Prince Frederick Henrik Christian. He will inherit the Danish throne, and he will become the king of Denmark. So that was the video for 2nd of January. Once again, I remind you that the RBI Grade B course till 5th of January, the price will be 7,000 rupees. After that, it will be 10,000. So it's better to buy it before 5th of Jan. Also, if you buy before 5th of Jan, you get 18 months extra validity. You have to use the code GGCA on checkout. So I'll see you in the video of 3rd of Jan. Thank you for watching Study IQ.